Hey everyone, welcome back to another explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today. Usually when we think about the absolute wonders of the natural world, our minds instantly race to the fast, the loud, and the ferocious, right? But today, we're actually stepping away from all that animal kingdom hustle. We're going to look at something much more stoic, but honestly, infinitely more powerful. We're setting the stage right now to explore Earth's most incredible living monuments. So what is the most extraordinary living thing on Earth? I mean, your mind probably jumps straight to a blue whale or maybe a cheetah or hey, even us humans. But what if I told you that the true superheroes of nature might be standing completely still, literally right outside your window? Today, we are totally shifting our perspective. We're stepping away from the animals and uncovering the hidden, towering wonders of trees. Okay, let's dive into this and map out our journey. First up, we'll meet the living monuments, and then the time travelers among us. After that, we'll scale the colossal kings of the canopy, uncover some myths, magic, and marvels, and finally bring it all together in the root of it all. It's going to be an amazing journey through age, size, and some seriously bizarre biology. Let's start with Section 1, Meet the Living Monuments. It is officially time to reframe exactly how we look at the forest. Because guys, trees are not just scenery. For way too long, we've kind of just treated them like the green wallpaper of our planet. But actually, they are the oldest, the largest, and frankly, the strangest living creatures on Earth. Today, we're going to look at 10 specific, totally extraordinary trees and treat them like nature's superheroes, because each one has a unique biological superpower that lets them thrive in ways that completely baffle scientists and inspire ancient legends. They aren't passive. They are active, ancient characters in the story of our planet. So let's move right along to Section 2, Time Travelers Among Us. Get ready, because we're about to seriously stretch your understanding of deep time. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the staggering, mind-bending scale of history we're dealing with here. Look at this. We're going all the way back 200 million years to the origins of the Wollemi pine, stretching all the way through the millennia to the bristlecone pines, the Jayasri Mahabodhi, and the major oak. I mean, these titans have literally survived entire epics and ancient empires. Let's break them down. First up is the Wollemi pine. You can think of this as Australia's very own dinosaur tree. Its origins trace back a completely mind-blowing 200 million years, which means this exact species was thriving right alongside the dinosaurs. And what's absolutely wild here is that scientists actually thought it was entirely extinct, like totally gone, known only from fossils. That is, until it was miraculously rediscovered hiding out in a remote canyon in 1994. Today, it's still incredibly rare, with only a few hundred of them left in the wild. Next, we have what I like to call the ultimate endurance athlete, the bristlecone pine. Now, these are recognized as the absolute oldest individual living trees on Earth. We're talking about specimens that have been alive for over 4,800 years. Their superpower? Extreme endurance. They do not live in some gentle tropical paradise. No, they cling to life in the harsh, freezing, super arid mountain extremes of the US. While literally everything else perishes, the bristlecone just silently endures. And right here, we have a tree that beautifully intertwines deep time with human history, the Jayasri Mahabodhi. Located over in Sri Lanka, this secret fig tree was planted way, way back in 288 BCE. But what makes it truly extraordinary is its origin story. It was actually grown from a cutting of the exact original Bodhi tree under which the Buddha attained enlightenment. So today, it stands as one of the oldest living human-planted trees in the entire world, and it remains a massively revered pilgrimage site. All right, let's transition to Section 3, Colossal Kings of the Canopy. We've talked about age, so now it's time to meet the true heavyweights and massive survivalists. 275. I just kind of want to drop the mic with that number and let it sink in for a second. 275 feet. That is the staggering, towering height of California's General Sherman tree. It is, for all intents and purposes, a living skyscraper. Let's put this into perspective. Compare General Sherman, our absolute heavyweight champion with a 36-foot diameter and 2,200 years of pure bulk, with Africa's legendary baobab tree. The baobab is the ultimate survivalist. Known as the tree of life, it can also live for about 2,000 years, but its superpower is all about life-saving utility. See, it actually stores thousands of liters of water in its massively swollen trunk. During the absolute harshest droughts, it provides vital food, shelter, and medicine for local communities.
Now, before we move to the next one, we need to define a term that powers our next giant: aerial roots.